Donald Trump lost 2 debates to me in 2020. And since then, he hadn't shown up for debate. Now he's acting like he wants to debate me again. Well, make my day, pal.
The president even taunting Mr. Trump, who's been stuck in court 4 days a week.
So let's pick the dates, Donald. I hear you're free on Wednesday.
We've all seen that by now, right? Joe Biden woke up that morning, decided he still might have a pair, and decided to go on the TV. Donald Trump lost twice to me in debates in 2020. We all know how ridiculous that is. And he wants to debate me now. Bring it on, pal. Are you kidding me right now? And he throws the dig about Biden DOJ's false, fake, fraud indictments against Trump and says, I hear you're available on Wednesday. This man is so far gone and so out of touch with reality, it's actually saddening. I am actually starting to feel bad for him that his people are continuing to push him out and have him run for the White House again. But Trump's game, he's ready. He always said it, anytime, anywhere, I am ready. But Trump wants Biden to be drug tested for any performance-enhancing drugs that may keep him alert, awake, and coherent. But the Biden campaign will not do it because they know, you know, and I know that something will be found. We all know Joe Biden cannot put together a sentence. He cannot speak more than a minute without screwing up. He gets beat by teleprompters every single time he's in front of one. So why would his campaign agree to a drug test? We all know they're giving him something to keep him alert for a short period of time so he can speak. Trump requested more debates. The Biden campaign said no. We agreed to 2, and that's what we're going to do. And now it remains to be seen if Biden's actually going to do any debates if Trump pushes the drug testing, which should be done because we've seen Joe many times. The State of the Union, he came out all jacked up. He was able to speak. He was full of gusto. But as the time went on, he slowly faded because something was wearing off. And he started to wander, and he became the real Joe Biden, who cannot speak, who cannot think clearly. So hold on, buckle your seatbelt, because this is going to get interesting. So again, Biden all of a sudden grew a pair. He thinks that the American people believe that he really got over 80 million votes in 2020, that he beat Donald Trump in 2 debates in 2020, when anybody with a pea brain, I've said this a million times, knows that's absolutely ridiculous. But now, bring it on, pal. And I hear you're available on Wednesday. This man needs to just face reality, and his handlers need to face reality that he is done. They know he cannot lead. He couldn't lead 40 years ago, and he certainly can't lead now. And as far as I'm concerned, Joe Biden never won anything legitimately. And he believes he beat Trump. Let him believe it. He's elderly. I know. I understand. Let him believe it. But it's my opinion that Joe Biden never won anything legitimately. He lied about his college. He lied about law school. He gave speeches that were written by other people. We all know this. It goes on and on and on. Joe Biden's entire career in politics has been a lie. You know it. They know it. I know it. But now he wants to be a tough guy and debate Trump. Trump, on the other hand, wants Joe Biden to take a drug test looking for PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, like epinephrine or maybe Adderall or something that will keep him alert for a longer period of time so he can speak coherently. And even with PEDs, I'm kind of sure that he still can't speak coherently, but that's what he wants to do. Trump is going to push for a drug test for Joe Biden to make sure he is just the old Joe Biden and he's not given something to keep him awake standing at a podium. We all know the Biden campaign wants them to sit down behind a desk or something. No. The American people want to see the president stand up and face his challenger. Here's what Trump had to say about the drug testing.
Points up to Biden. He can't talk, he can't walk, can't find his way off a stage, can't put two sentences together, although he has agreed to debate, so I don't know, maybe they know something. He's going to be so jacked up for those debates you watch. I just want to debate this guy, but, and I'm going to demand a drug test, too, by the way. I am. No, I really am. I don't want him coming in like the State of the Union. He was high as a kite. I said, is that Joe up there? A beautiful robe? And by the end of the evening, he's like, well, he was exhausted, right? No, we're going to demand a drug test. But Fake Tapper and these people, they're going to be fine. They're going to be fair. I think they're going to be fair. And if they're not, you have to deal with it, right? You have to deal with it. But I just wanted to accept. And, the only one he wanted to do it on basically CNN and another one we agreed to, two of them, I guess.
I agree with them. I absolutely agree. I'm pretty certain if they come back and say, Trump, you take a drug test, he'll take it. Like Trump or not, for 4 years, our country was on the right path. I've been over this many, many times. No wars, no high inflation, no illegal immigration, and it goes on and on and on. But people don't like him because he has a spine and he speaks his mind. That is the one and only reason people don't like Donald Trump. They'll never admit that their pockets were fatter when Donald Trump was president. So Joe Biden, now he wants to debate you more than twice, and his campaign immediately says no. There can't be any audiences. We know the questions are going to be all laid out so Joe can have an easy go at it. But that's Joe Biden. Everything he does is on a cue card. Every time he speaks, he has instructions. Walk in, stand up, sit down. It's time to leave. And he can't even follow that. How many times have we seen him turn around and try to shake hands with a ghost? Then he does his little half-second jog so we can see how vigorous he is and what kind of good shape he's in. This is such nonsense that I can't wait. And I don't normally, and in the past I haven't watched debates, but when this happens, I can guarantee you I'm going to be front and center watching this thing because Donald Trump will absolutely destroy Joe Biden in a debate on all aspects: policy, immigration, foreign relations, finances, you name it. Trump is going to destroy him. But the mainstream liberal media will always put their twist on it and say, well, President Biden really had good points there, and we think he came out as the victor. Okay, so let's wait and see if Trump really pushes for the drug test. Let's wait and see if Biden agrees. And let's wait and see if we can see some kind of little hearing aid or a little earpiece in when he's got somebody in the background. We don't know who it is, but somebody's telling him what to say, how to come back at Trump's responses. Pay attention, because Joe Biden is not making one single decision on his own. Somebody behind the scenes is doing it. We all have ideas on who it might be, but somebody's doing it. I'm looking forward to the first debate, and I'll definitely be talking about it after it happens.